Hey guys, Dale Guiducci here. I'm just going to do a really quick impromptu video. I spoke about something on the previous Solar Saturday Q&A, and I thought it was really good information. I think people got a lot out of it, so I wanted to share that with everybody on the team as well. And before I share that with you, I've realized over the years that every single one of us learns differently. Like I don't learn the same way maybe you do, and you don't learn maybe the same way the next person does, right? We all learn a little bit differently. We have different personality types, so some of us like tons of information right away. Like we're gonna watch everything we possibly can, read everything we possibly can about a topic before we take action. All right. In the case of say a reach business, we want to learn and learn and learn and learn before we take the first step. And other people, they don't want to learn anything. They just want to dive in and take a step. And hopefully there's a happy medium there, right? Because I have somebody recently that I brought into the business, and he was watching every single video that he can get his hands on, videos that I've produced, videos the company's produced. He's in his back office. He's just absorbing. And that certainly isn't my personality. I can't absorb that much information. What I like to do, and this is maybe where I can help you, what I like to do is I like to know where I can find the information, right? If I know my resources and I know what's there, I don't have to go and learn it right now. As long as I know where it is, so that when I do need that information, I can go back and find it, right? Because I have so much going on in my head. My wife laughs at me, right? I have so much going on inside my head. I'm coming up with new ideas, thinking of new things to do, thinking of people I need to call, thinking of meetings that I want to have with people all day long. That's me. That's how my brain works. And so I don't want to clog all that up with I don't want to lose that creative side, that building side, that productive side with a bunch of information that I don't need right now. I just want to know where the information is. Hopefully that makes sense. And maybe even if you're the kind of person that wants to know all the information right away, that makes sense to you as well. And for those of you that just want to dive in, you're going to go, no, I think I do need to know where the information is so I can do what I'm doing now better. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some resources that part of it I put together for you, and part of it is just the wonderful world of the internet. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is a website. It's my website. It's called homebasedsolarsales.com. You can see the URL up in the top left, homebasedsolarsales.com. I link to this website in every email that goes out to the team. So hopefully you're getting my emails, and well, you probably are because you're getting this video, right? So you can find this website, right? So I've got a couple of things here. This website is just great general information. I've got all kinds of videos on the benefits of going solar, much more than just this 4. I've just highlighted these 4, but I think I probably have 15 or so articles on the benefits of going solar, so you can go and read stuff there. I've got a solar sales from home page as well, and that's what I'm going to bring you to right now. So this is more for people that are looking at the business, or for you that you're already in the business. So I've got 2 things here that I want to point out to you. If you're coming in to reach as a sales rep, you want to look at this sales rep guide. The sales rep guide it's a step-by-step. Okay, I'm a brand new sales rep with Reach Solar. What do I need to do? And it goes through website settings and back office settings, and how to fill out a form to pick the states that you're in so you can get onboarded with the installers. All of it is there. The next one down is for setters and builders. It's a Reach Solar Setters and Builders guide. Same thing. Like day one, this is all you need. Just follow the bouncing ball, right? Follow down on that page all the way, and you will learn exactly how to get your website set up, get your back office set up, a script for reaching out to people about utility bills, a script for reaching out to people about maybe they want to come in on the team, which is all in one, by the way, and you'll see it, but it's right there, okay? So Those two things, great resources for you. I would say in those cases, like I was talking about the person that wants to read everything first, I would definitely go, if I were a setter and a builder, first step is to go through this. If I were a sales rep, first step is to go through this. This is foundational information that you'll need to take the next step with your business. So the Reach Solar Sales Rep Guide, Reach Solar Setter and Builder Guide. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is something else I developed. It's home-based solar sales. Again, the name of my little, what I call my little solar company. That's the name of my website. It's also the name of my YouTube channel. What I've done is I've created some playlists. And again, these are linked in every single email that I send out. So if you scroll to the bottom of the email, regardless of what the message was at the top of the email, if you scroll down, you will see links to a playlist for sales reps, and you'll also see a link to a playlist for the Reach team. Now these are videos that they come from Reach Solar content, they come from other people, and I'm going to show you some other people that I suggest that you subscribe to their channel and follow if you want to learn about solar. But I'm just showing you that I've got a plethora of information. Like for the Reach team, I've got 11 videos there, and soon to be another one. Okay, for Reach Solar Reps, I've got some videos there, etc. So you can kind of go through and watch these videos. Now again, you don't want to necessarily watch all 11 videos, right? But go through the videos and see what's there and make note in your mind that, okay, if I need that information, I can come back and watch that video. So there's that. But then there are some people that I follow on YouTube over to the left here. And one is, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, Jack the Solar Guy. That might be a little cut off in the video, but he's called Jack the Solar Guy. I follow this guy, okay? He does some really good content. He delivers it in a very concise, quick fashion, no baloney, which is the way I like to get my information. So Jack the Solar Guy, that's someone you can search for on YouTube and subscribe to. Solar Surge is another one. Same thing, very important information, trends, just all kinds of solar info, right? If you want to learn the solar business and you're going, well, geez, I can't learn it all from just the solar sales training on Wednesdays at noon from Reach Solar. I get that, right? But there are so many resources out there. You can become an expert in solar if you want to dive in right here on YouTube, right? Some great people. So Jack the Solar Guy, Solar Surge, and then one more. This gal is, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Solar Time with Martina. Okay, her dad owned a solar installation company. She now is the owner. He passed it over to her. She's now the owner of the solar installation company. She's delightful. She covers some very important topics that I've learned from, like microinverters versus string inverters, etc. Right? That's the third person I would recommend. Listen, she's got 31,000 subscribers. She does a good job, 61 videos. That's another person that you can learn from. The next thing, the next tool I want to give you is something that you actually can create very, very quickly in your email. Okay, it's called Google Alerts. If you've set Google Alerts before, awesome, you know how to do it. It's very, very simple. If you don't know how to do it, by the way, and you want to do it after I share with you to do it, right, and why to do it, it's very, very simple, but I'm not going to share with you how to do that. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. You can go and just Google, how do I set a Google alert, right? So there you go. There's a resource of how to set a Google alert, and then when you set the Google alert, you can set it for different topics that you want to learn about. It could be life, right? How to raise kids, how to, whatever the topic is you want. I set it for specific things like Florida residential solar, right? And every time content is published about Florida residential solar, it sends it to me. Here's a link to an article that was just published on the internet on January 19th about Florida residential solar, right? Sometimes it has nothing to do with what I want to learn and I just delete it. And sometimes it does, like Florida electricity rates. Electricity rates in 2024 were lower than in 2023. The Oklahoma energy today, okay, great. I don't sell in Oklahoma, not really concerned about Oklahoma, so I probably wouldn't save that or read that, right? But there's some really good information. Here's another one, Florida electricity rates. Why are interest rates rising when the Fed has been cutting them? Average rate of 30-year mortgage, okay, not really. Florida utilities screw customers with rate hikes but are slow to gird for storms. Okay, so that might be an interesting article, right? That has to do with Florida Power and Light and Duke Energy, the two biggest companies in Florida. So Google Alerts is another cool thing to quickly, like you could just glance at it in the morning and go, okay, that's information I really didn't want. Or, hey, that's really good information. I do want that information. The next thing is ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I was turned on to it a few months ago. My goodness, it has made my life so much easier. Okay? So, to give you, you've got to know this, right? You've got to know that these things exist on the internet. You really do, right? If you want to learn anything there is to know about solar, you can type it in here. You can type this question in here. You can actually verbally put the question in, I believe, on your phone. I like to type it in and find the answers. So, as an example, let's say, and I get this question a lot, what are the best solar markets in the United States? Let's say I don't know. So let's find out. What are the best solar markets in the United States? Let's find out. The best solar markets in the United States are typically those with strong solar incentives, high electricity costs, and abundant sunlight. California. Okay? It's going to give it to us, guys. California. Okay? And it's going to tell you why. Florida. And it's going to tell you why. Texas. It's going to tell you why. And it's going to go on and on and on and on. So if you're looking for a market, if you're a sales rep, you're looking for markets to sell in, okay, Arizona, another one. You can utilize this maybe as a tool, and then you can actually dig down. So you could, if let's say California, you could say, why is it kind of tells you why, but then you could pick one of those things and say, well, tell me more about that topic, and it will. But it's giving it to you. Nevada, North Carolina, okay? Colorado's a strong, okay, why is Colorado, right? You would think, well, Colorado, it's got a lot of snow and trees and whatnot. Why is it such a strong solar market? New Jersey, why is New Jersey such a strong solar market? It's a great way to learn, and it's going to continue to give me information here, maybe even more than you want, but you can again drill down on certain states. So I'm going to let ChatGPT continue to do its work here, but ChatGPT is a phenomenal tool to help you. It says, would you like details on any of these markets, including incentives and policies? You could go, yes, tell me more about the North Carolina market. And it's, oh my gosh, it is a great tool. See, this is a place where you can go. You don't have to absorb all this information in your brain. You just know that ChatGPT exists so that you can plug questions into it and learn. I'm going to show you one more thing. It's called Project Sunroof. Okay, Project Sunroof is something I did not know about until Saturday. How did I learn about Project Sunroof? Somebody that came into our Solar Saturday Q&A talked to me or made me aware of Project Sunroof. Okay, now I don't know a ton about it right now. I need to research a little bit because I was doing this video this morning and I wanted to include it. But you can learn about a lot of stuff about solar here in Project Sunroof. So as an example, what I did before I started this video, so I'll do it again, 8615 Echo Drive. You can put any address in the United States in here, La Mesa, California. Why am I putting that address in here? I used to live at that address. My wife and I owned that home for many years. So here it is with the flag on it, right? And you can see, like if you had an address and you're going, well, is that house good for solar, right? Is my house good for solar? Is my neighbor's house? Is my mom's house, etc.? You can just kind of get a visual of it immediately, right? And you could do it through Google Maps, but you could do a lot more here. You can get a visual of it, and you can see that, well, this particular house, now they've trimmed the trees back because there was a lot more shading on this house when I owned it, so they trimmed the trees back. But there's a plenty of sunshine available, especially this southern exposure and this western exposure over here. Plenty of sun, place for sunlight to hit that roof for solar. Same thing with the house next door. A lot of southern exposure here. One thing I'm noticing is not a lot of solar on these houses, right? So you can actually back out of it a little bit and go, wow, does anybody have solar? Wow, what a great market, right? What a great market. So that's great. And then you can go in here and you can put in an average monthly bill. Out in California, very expensive, let's say about $400 a month. I think that's actually a little bit low. It'll tell you the approximate size of a solar system that you'll need. And you can, listen, go through this, have fun with it. But this is another resource here for you to learn about solar. And that's all I wanted to share with you is, again, this caution of, I need to know everything there is to know. No, you don't, okay? But you have this maybe desire to learn about solar. Okay, great. Just learn where you can find information. I've given you resources on YouTube, resources on a website. You've got your Reach Solar back office. We've got our meetings throughout the day. You've got a link to be able to schedule a Zoom meeting with me and ask questions. You've got Solar Saturday Q&A. You've got ChatGPT. You've got Google Alerts. And you've got the Google Project Sunroof. So, oh my gosh. Like, you want to become a solar expert? Perfect. You want to learn this much about solar? Perfect. It's all there for you. Just wanted to give you that information. Hopefully that was helpful. Take good care.